7 more WWE stars retiring after AJ Styles. At WWE Royal Rumble 2026, Gunther retired AJ Styles with a win in a career-threatening match. With Styles now closing the book on his career, WWE will be looking to other legendary stars on the roster who will be retiring. In the coming months, fans could see some other future and current Hall of Famers who will be winding things down and following in the footsteps of the Phenomenal One. Here are 7 more WWE stars potentially retiring after AJ Styles. First, Rey Mysterio is still going strong after many different injuries throughout his career and being 51 years old. With over 36 years of experience, the WWE Hall of Famer is still among the best that the company has to offer. However, Mysterio seems to be finishing up his run inside of the squared circle and could retire very soon. Whether it be against Gunther as well or retiring against his son Dominic Mysterio, it feels like Rey Mysterio will be bringing his illustrious career to an end in the near future. Second, Shinsuke Nakamura. Back at the January 24th edition of WWE Saturday Night's main event, AJ Styles defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in what may prove to be the final match the two men have against one another. It was Nakamura who revealed that Styles told him that his career was coming to an end at WWE Royal Rumble 2026. Considering two of his career rivals in Styles and NJPW's Hiroshi Tanahashi recently retired, fans have to come to a realization that may be seeing the final run of Nakamura's career. The King of Strong Style is someone who has not been as active in recent years, so it would make sense if Nakamura retired sooner rather than later. Third, R-Truth. After announcing his departure from WWE after his contract expired, R-Truth shocked the world and re-signed with the company, making his return at Money in the Bank 2025. Truth still looks to be in tremendous shape, but he is also 54 years old and feels like he is at the tail end of his career. While he came back into the promotion with a ton of momentum, Truth has been sporadically used on WWE TV since then. Considering his usage and age, it feels inevitable that fans will be seeing Truth retire at the end of his current contract with WWE. Fourth, The Miz. Another WWE star who probably has more years behind them than in front of them is The Miz. At 45 years old, the A-lister has been in WWE for over 2 decades and has left behind a legacy unlike many before him. Being a 2-time WWE Grand Slam champion, The Miz is someone who also has been working less and less every year. It feels like The Miz will have a future outside the ring, which could lead to him retiring a lot sooner than fans think right now. Fifth, Randy Orton. After making his WWE debut in 2002, Randy Orton is still going strong in the company and still at the top of his game. Remaining a main event level talent for the company, Orton is still another star who feels like there are more years behind him than in front of him. The Legend Killer is still only 45 years old and could be wrestling for many more years, but it feels like around this stage of his career that there isn't much more he has to still accomplish. Orton finishing up should be treated as a big deal and see him receive a formal retirement tour much like his career rival John Cena. 6. CM Punk. Since returning to WWE in 2023, CM Punk has solidified himself as a top star and is the current World Heavyweight Champion. The best in the world has been in top form since winning the top prize on Monday Night Raw and looks to be getting better with age. However, Punk is still 47 years old and has been reflecting more on his morality with the fact that many of his greatest rivals like John Cena and AJ Styles recently retiring. Punk's potential retirement should be a major story that culminates in a grand fashion in the years to come. 7. Brock Lesnar. Back at WWE SummerSlam 2025, Brock Lesnar made his return to the company for the first time in 2 years. Since then, Lesnar defeated John Cena at WrestlePalooza 2025 and was on the winning side of the men's War Games with the Vision at WWE Survivor Series 2025. The Beast Incarnate is still one of the biggest stars on the WWE roster today, but he is also 48 years old and doesn't feel like he has too many matches ahead of him. With WWE SummerSlam 2026 taking place in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, it would make a ton of sense for Lesnar to retire at an event that he has been synonymous over the course of his career.